just want to tell you my first impressions. You can't see it now, but this city is incredibly beautiful. There's mountains in every direction that you look, with forts all over the tops of a bunch of them. A giant, I think it's a palace in the distance. Crazy beautiful stuff. So that's what we're doing today. I hope you guys enjoy. If you do, don't forget to like and subscribe. Now let's go check it all out. All right, I'm walking up to the Umaid Bhawan Palace, which is a huge imposing palace in the middle of the town, in the middle of the city, that you can see once you get a little bit of elevation. Anywhere in the city you can see it. And this place is enormous. It's a huge building. It was where the kings of Jodhpur lived. Their kingdom was called Marwa. So the Marwa kings lived here for a time in this magnificent, huge estate on the top of the hill. Interestingly, they tried to import the furniture for this place from London, but it was sunk during World War II by the Germans, so they ended up having to actually make it all themselves in Jodhpur. This place was actually designed by British architects too, weirdly. In 1925, that's when they started the architectural side of this, and then it took them 15 years to actually build the whole thing out. A little top-down view of the whole place, showing its huge grandeur. So from what I read, the king who had this place built actually was really big on polo and hunting. Those were two of his really big passions. This place is very crowded with tour guides all shouting over each other, so it's very, very loud in there. So it looks like this is the throne room, and all these paintings have been preserved by a group of old Polish people, is what I just read. All right, I'm here with my friend Praveen.
Yes.
All right, and you have a vlog?
Vlog.
What's the name of your vlog?
What's your my vlog? Umaid Heritage.
Say it loud.
Umaid Palace Heritage.
Praveen Siran Vlogs. YouTube channel. My YouTube channel. Praveen Siran Vlogs.
What kind of blogs do you make?
Please subscribe
Vlogs.
and share.
It means it make blog for historical palace of Rajasthan.
For historical palaces of Rajasthan. Okay, cool. Yeah, that's good. I'll put a link in the description. I'm going to get it from him right now. Check his channel out.
Thank you, bro.
Thank you.
It's all in Hindi?
Yes.
Hindi?
Yes,
Okay.
Yes. Always Hindi.
All right, always Hindi. Most of the people who watch my India videos are Indian anyway. So
Desi
they'll
people.
understand. Yeah, Desi people, exactly.
Yes.
But I am
So up here, just outside of the palace, there's an amazing, beautiful view. You could see every direction you want, far as the eye can see. Right here, there's actually an Indian military base. There's an Air Force/Army base. These guys are all trying to join the Air Force, so future Indian Air Force pilots, mechanics, I don't know what yet,
Yes.
but they're all trying to join the Air Force, so maybe they'll end up stationed right here. You're a pilot? You want to be pilot?
As a pilot.
Okay,
As a
very
pilot.
cool.
And I am a YouTuber, and my YouTube name is Praveen Siran Vlogs.
This is my friend and YouTuber.
Subscribe. Please subscribe, like and share.
Subscribe to him.
Link in description.
He is
Link
not
in the
a
description.
Indian. This is YouTube.
All right, I'm at Mehrangarh Fort here in Jodhpur, and I definitely think this is like the crown jewel in things to do here in this city. So you see all behind me, there's a great view, but even better off in that distance, I'm sure I'll see it better when we're inside. Beautiful view here, extremely nice place. So let's go check it out, see what kind of things are in here, take some pictures with some people, and explore the city a little more. Some old murals right here at the gate as soon as you walk up. So one thing I was going to mention earlier, but we see it right now on this sign, is the forts. The forts of Jodhpur are actually considered a World Heritage Site, a UNESCO World Heritage Site. So I decided to grab some samosas while I was up here. It's 60 for 2. It is pretty good. One thing I do think is worth mentioning is the actual cost to get in here for a foreigner is 600, which is about the average for all the UNESCO sites in India, pretty much, that I've been to. I haven't been to all of them. I haven't even been to half, but I've been to a few. So based on the placement of what I just read, I think this is a victory gate that was put here after Jaipur came and tried to take over Jodhpur, but they lost ultimately. So, hey, at least they lost. But wow, look at this. This place is beautiful. Like, it's amazing. It's amazing here. And behind me, you can see the famous old city, the blue city, right here. I don't know how well that comes off. We're gonna go there in a little bit anyways. So, just keep on moving. There's a cannon too. Somewhere, there it is. I'm not a big fan of ziplining normally, but there's a zipline tour. I don't know if it's through this fort or if it's just in the area. If it's around the fort, like it's on the fort, that's really cool. I'd recommend it. I'm not gonna do it, but I'd recommend it. There's people playing traditional instruments here as you come up a very steep path. This place has a lot of foreigners, but it also has a lot of Indian people here taking pictures, a lot of pictures. It's really hard to get up the stairs without getting in somebody's picture. This area is basically filled with saddles for elephants. So this is what people would ride the elephants on these saddles like this. They say this is the best collection in the country of elephant saddles. This is what people like royal wives and females would be carried around on. That's what I read earlier in this exhibit. And there's quite a few of them around here. So this is the courtyard of the museum section with the elephant exhibit, the barrier exhibit, and then a couple others I haven't checked out yet. So I'm gonna keep going. I usually am not allowed to video in museums, but they haven't said anything here yet, so we'll keep going until we can. This one behind me is just a place to get your picture taken with those like cardboard cutout things where you put your head and it looks like you're on a different body type of thing. I just want to say the architecture here is extremely beautiful. I've seen a lot of good examples of architecture here in the old world that I would never expect to see in the United States, but this place is definitely exceptional. One of the top places I think I've ever seen in terms of just physical beauty of the buildings. This actually shows how big the Marwar Kingdom was. Really big compared to what I figured it would be. So this part of the museum actually gives you like 4 floors to come and visit and check out. And it looks like they're gonna be pretty spectacular. Having not gone up there yet, this is what's advertised as being ahead. This section is actually called the Palace of Flowers. It was built as an addition to the existing fort. It's amazing. It's really beautiful in here. Like, I'm really at a loss for words for not just saying the same thing over and over again, because these places are just so incredible. It's really beautiful. It's really nice to see. So up here you have an amazing view overlooking Jodhpur itself. You can see this place has a very commanding view. Like, you can see everything in every direction from up here. So it is an extremely strategic fort. They did a really good job in picking the location, obviously. That's why they lasted so long and they were so big, I guess, you know? This small section is the armory. They don't have a lot compared to some of the other places, but a lot of cool stuff still to see. Another amazing view. You can see the different layers of wall. So there's outer walls, inner walls, even final like redoubt, I guess, the castle walls, or the fortress walls itself right here. So there's 3 different layers before you're actually into the fort a little bit. This is a really beautiful place. A lot of beautiful art too. It's a little fast movement for you, but oh well. I like this place. I don't really have a lot to say. I'm not an art guy, I'm not an architecture guy, but I can appreciate beauty when I see it, and this is definitely all very beautiful. Like, look at this, beautiful place. So this section is the Pearl Palace, and it's actually from the 16th century. It's one of the oldest surviving areas in the palace, like preserved as was. Up above me, there's birds called, the sign says they're called little swifts. So they make nests out of dirt and hair and feathers and stuff like that. And this fort has a lot of them in here, like a lot. Everywhere you go, you'll see a bit of them. So at the end, they have a gigantic like gift shop where you can buy stuff. And then directly after the gift shop, there's a bazaar where you can also buy stuff, like shoes. Hello. Yeah. So I'm actually very excited to see. It looks like it's not actually a very big bazaar, but more souvenirs. I bet they're cheaper out here too in the bazaar than they are inside. That'd be my initial guess. So, bone and wood carvings in that one. As I was leaving, I missed it on camera, but one of the vendors tried to greet me with konnichiwa, whatever, however it's pronounced. And then he asked where I'm from when I just looked at him. And I said I'm from America, and he said, "Oh, no konnichiwa?" And I said, "No, not. I don't think I look Asian. Maybe I do, I guess. Maybe I look Japanese." All right, we're in like a courtyard type area now. It's very big, very open. There's people out here playing instruments. Lots more pictures. I'll keep pushing forward. All right, I'm here with my friend. Introduce yourself. No, you gotta be on video. If you're gonna join me for 15 minutes, you gotta be on video. What's your name? Say it. All right, she's shy. You're gonna be on the video. You're just gonna be on the video being shy. Oh, she's worried. Don't worry, it's gonna be for English only. They won't see it. Oh, okay. Maybe I'll be big enough in India. They will. Let's see. We'll see how it goes. But she's gonna join me for the next 15 minutes. She doesn't want a third wheel for her sister over there. But we're up here at the top of the fort. There's a bunch of different types of cannons. They're huge. Some of them are huge down there. This is a really beautiful view. I really like this place a lot. This is probably one of the most beautiful places I've been in India, if not the most beautiful place. Go for it.
You can watch Blue City from here. Actually, it's called Blue City because all the houses are painted in blue. Like how you visited Jaipur, it was all pink, pink, pink. Mm-hmm. Now Jodhpur is all blue.
So it's the Blue City.
Yep. You can sit.
All right. What's the name of this place?
It's called Jaswanthada.
Jaswanthada?
Jaswanthada is like all the martyrs has their pics inside that tomb-like structure.
Okay.
A palace-like structure. There are the pics of all the martyrs.
This is a really beautiful place. It's still inside the walls too. I don't know if historically, did people live in this area historically? Because it's walled in, right?
No.
No, nobody ever lived here? All right. So yeah, this is the palace-looking place she was talking about. We're gonna go inside, check it out. The walls are all lined with martyrs from this area, going back to the 1200s. All right, so I've come over here to a Ganesh temple here in Jodhpur. Right below me, there's a really cool little water system they got. I'm sure that's actually where the city gets most of its water from. They probably hopefully they have a water cleaning plant somewhere nearby. I'm not sure. But you can see some of the examples of why this is the Blue City here in Jodhpur. This is, I don't know why Rajasthan has so many colorful cities. They got the pink city, the blue city. Maybe there's other ones out there I don't know about yet, but I didn't know this one was gonna be the blue city before I got here. So I'm gonna go and check this temple out. And there's the fort we were just at right there. So you know, it's got a beautiful skyline here. Not like for tall buildings, but just for old historic buildings and mountain lion, or not mountain lions, mountain lions, mountain on the horizon. So, yeah, it's a beautiful city. Love it.